Hey, this is Tips for Gamers, and here we are going over what to write on signs in Schedule 1. Leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and hit subscribe for more. Now, first of all, to get a sign, you have to head over to Blue Ball Boutique, which is right next to Ray's Real Estate behind the post office. From Blue Ball's Boutique, talk to Herbert and purchase the sign, either a wooden sign or a metal sign. There's not really any big difference other than the aesthetic, but we can take note of the aesthetic anyway. Once you got your sign, it's time to place them inside your property. Now, you can be really creative with what you write on for your signs. One thing to note on for signs is by placing them next to your safe or your bed, and right before you leave, you take note of what's the next thing that you need to do. Because, especially if you are busy with IRL life, or you gotta work, or got school, whichever, and whenever you come back to Schedule 1, you may have forgotten what's the next thing that you need to do. So that is one of the things that you can add on one of your signs. Another way to use signs is especially useful for mixers. Now, placing the sign behind the mixer itself and then putting in the recipe and arrangement of whatever mix you want to do. Now, it may be a mix you found online or a super mix that you found out yourself. Just continue to add the recipe into the sign, and then you can put numbers behind it in case it is hard to find out the order, since there is no shift enter into or next line into the signs. And then, other than using it for mixers, there is also a way by putting signs on top of shelves or nearby the shelves, making a note of whatever is supposed to be on top of those shelves, like the outputs, or maybe over on yonder here we've got the ingredients, and so on and so forth, just to make sure that whenever you come back, you still remember, or whenever you're playing co-op with friends, of specific shelves being used throughout your playthrough. Those are just 3 core examples of how people use their signs. Feel free to be creative and add just silly signs yourself, or maybe important signs that you think can be useful for you. That's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.